Hi, it is Heather Nelson, and I did a video 3 years ago, 4 years ago now, where I was speaking about living with stage 4 colon cancer. I want to tell you as of today, September 16th, 2016, I am cancer free. Yay! I want to scream it to the world. I do want to tell you though, it's been a tough road. When I first got diagnosed, they put a port in my skin, which is right underneath this scar. It's a purple port where they administer the medicine for cancer. So what would happen is every 3 weeks, actually I take that back. Every 2 weeks for the first 6 months, I was getting chemotherapy in 6-hour increments, and then I'd have to take it home with me for 2 extra days. So when I was done with my treatments, I was down for the count for the whole next week. And they would give you a shot when they took the port and the medicine off of you that made your body feel like a brick. And if you moved just an inch, it hurt so bad you were crying. After probably 8 or 9 months, they decided to cut my chemotherapy back to every 3 weeks, but still in 3-day increments. So I was back to working full time. And what I did was get the port on Friday morning, and then I would get it taken off on Sunday morning. And then, I didn't have to miss any work that way. It kind of worked out okay. But after 3 years, I asked the doctor if I still, or how long did I have to do chemotherapy for? How much longer? And she said, "Oh, honey, you're going to be doing this forever." Forever? I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "My tests have come back clean. The only thing that's been elevated are my CEA markers, my tumor markers, and they fluctuate up and down. So I don't understand why I need to continue taking chemotherapy." And she said it was for preventative measures. The chemo is poison. I'm not going to put that in my body anymore. I had to figure out a way to be done with it. I ended up going to an integrated health conference in San Diego. And what do you know? I learned your body can heal itself. It just needs to know what to put in it. And what they put in your body is things that God has made. You don't need the poisons in your body. You can heal your body. After this amazing weekend, I went back to get treatment the following week. And in 3 years, my pump has never, ever broke. During these 3 days of having this pump this time, the pump cords broke and the chemotherapy was splattering all over my skin, all over my clothes. And I had to go the next day instead of the third day. The next day to go let them know that it was spilling everywhere. And they wanted to make sure my skin wasn't burnt from the chemotherapy that had drained out of that pump. And luckily it was not. But then after I thought about it, that was my sign. I had to keep digging in, and I had to learn more, and I had to research more, and I had to find out what it was that I needed to do for myself to be chemo-free, to be shot-free, to be normal again. I hadn't been normal in 3 years. I couldn't go out and play with my son. I couldn't go out on a date night with my husband. I was always in pain. And I didn't want to take the pain meds, but I ended up taking the pain meds because it was just it just got too unbearable. What I'd like to do for you guys is to tell you things that I've done And you know, I'm not telling you to stop chemotherapy if you have cancer. I'm not telling you to stop radiation if you have cancer. What I want to do is tell you things that you can do in addition to that to stay healthy, to keep your immune system up, to keep life in your body. Because once you succumb to that cancer, it's hard to come back. It's really hard to come back. But once you have that drive that, hey, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I have family. I have a son. I have all my friends. Once you have that drive to stay alive, you're going to stay alive. And it's not going to matter. You're going to find whatever you can to stay alive and stay well, like I did. I am a stage 4 colon cancer survivor, and I'm proud of it. I want to just scream to the world and talk to people all over who have this disease, this dis-ease on your body, and let them know you can get well. Don't let the doctors keep telling you, oh, you know, there's nothing more we can do. Yeah, there is things you can do. There are things you can do. You just got to know when, where, how, why, and put them in your body. Whether it's supplements or whether it's massages, whether it's Reiki. There are so many things you can do, and I'm going to tell you in the coming weeks what I did and tell you how it benefited me as a person. Okay, guys, I'm just so excited to be back, and I want to just enlighten you and let you know and inspire you to just try other things in addition to whatever it is you're doing if you're sick. Maybe something resonates with you that I said today, and tell somebody else. There is hope. There is hope if you have colon cancer or any kind of cancer. There's hope. Never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Once you do, it's over. You need to stay positive and you need to stay in the moment. Live for today, people. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. Take care, guys. This is Heather Nelson, and I will be back soon with other remedies that you can do while you're doing other treatments. So take care, have a great evening, and I will see you all soon. Bye.